Hi, my name is Zach, and this is one of our TMA trucks. So, we build predominantly on used chassis. It allows us to meet the needs of our customers. We can be really flexible with the overall design and a lot of other features that come along with the used chassis. So, a lot of our chassis, they range in years from 2005 all the way up to 2015, and any number of miles. One of the biggest features is that we go through the entire chassis from the frame to the engine bay to the interior and make sure that we clean it, we make any repairs that are needed, and we essentially just recondition and refurbish any parts of the truck that need it. As we work our way back, we get to the body of the truck, which is made out of heavy-duty steel. The bulkhead itself is actually 54 inches tall. It is tall enough that it clears the height of the cab. We've had a couple customers who have rolled their trucks and it's actually saved the lives of the drivers. Other features of our body, because we're continuously trying to innovate and redesign and make our trucks safer, include all LED lights. We just did this last year, so now all the lights on our trucks are LED. They last longer, they're much easier to replace, and they give off a lot more light. Also, we have heavy-duty steel racks. They're powder coated for durability. The paint doesn't wear off quite as fast as it does with other types of paint. They're pretty strong, pretty heavy duty. It takes a solid person just to take them out of the pockets. They're also designed so you can lean up heavy signs, other equipment, without having to worry about them bending and warp. Further back, we have our man bucket. It's designed actually to allow a crew of 2 or more people to work both in the man bucket and on the deck. They work by either one person's picking up cones off the road or setting them down, while the other person's either managing storage of cones and barrels on the deck. We've got a sturdy bar. It used to be a chain, but we like to innovate. We decided a sturdy bar would be better than a chain to lean against, so we've got that, and it's got its own sliding mechanism. So you pull the safety pin out, step to the side, you can pull it. Pretty easy. But this allows you to get on and off of the truck in a very easy manner. Additionally, during operations, you would take the middle rack off so that it doesn't block the way of the man bucket. The gate actually here, the man bucket lid, is held up by a post so that you don't have to worry about it falling and closing on the worker. If you want, the deck can also be lowered all the way down to the ground or up to the deck so that you don't have to worry about it getting in the way of other operations. And when you're finally done at the job site, you can unpin it and drop it down to cover the man basket, and you have a flat deck to either store big bulky items on or just gain a little bit of extra room to store cones and barrels. Further back, you'll notice that on each of these rack systems we have bolts. It's better than some of the other types of mechanisms that lock your racks in place. These can be tightened down and prevent them from coming out, even in the event of a rollover or an accident. That's a big feature in some of these trucks. After all, you're trying to protect people, not endanger their lives. Even further back, as you notice, under the chassis, or under the body, you can see U-bolts and J-hooks and shear plates. These combination of devices allow us to keep the body on the truck chassis. So we use shear plates to prevent the body from going forward and backward on the chassis, and we use the U-bolts to tie it down so that it doesn't come off the body. Additional features as we get further back include our aero board. We either mount 15, 25 or lamp aero boards or a full 3-line matrix display. That way you can get variable message signs. It's really up to the customer or in some cases the DOT. Right behind that we have the Scorpion attenuator. It's a Trafix Devices product, but it's the best on the market. It can stop a 2,000 or 3,000 pound vehicle traveling 65 miles an hour, and the entire truck will slide less than 20 feet. It's actually a pretty good system. They've been known to stop tractor trailers, big transit buses, and just about anything on the road has hit it so far. They've saved countless lives so far. Another feature tucked in between the aero board and the attenuator is our sign holder. This is a relatively new development for us. A lot of contractors have the need to put a 4x8 sign on the back of their trucks. So workers ahead, construction zone ahead, any of those types of orange signs you see on the side of the road, we can now put on the back of the truck, and it'll be located below the aero board and behind the attenuator. That way, when the attenuator is deployed, you've got aero board, you've got a sign, and you've got the crash cushion all in one. You can also mount our technology package on it. So the technology package has a radar display, a slow down display that flashes when you're speeding, and a mini message system. That way you've got one extra bit of information that you're putting out to the drivers that are passing by.